What is truly happening here? Is XRP and Ripple truly going to be part of the new financial system? A lot of people are saying they have deep insight, but we're just going to stick to the facts, figures, numbers, logic. What we do know is our system has to change. Pretty simple, right? Moving from industrial to technical, Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, an old archaic banking system that still uses DOS to a quantum fast system. That's what's happening. So, which companies, which technologies, which cryptocurrencies, which blockchains, which AIs are going to take us there? That's the key factor. I believe that Ripple is the most disruptive company in regards to the financial system. And I truly believe that when Bitcoin was created in 2009, whoever created it created something that could solve the sovereign debt crisis. They saw that we were going off of a cliff, and it is not by chance that now we're using it to solve the sovereign debt crisis. Now that America has gone all in on a Bitcoin strategic reserve, you're going to see a fast movement towards countries creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And Ripple, ironically, the company that was sued by the SEC, the old regime that was trying to stop innovation, the old industrial era, left hemisphere to the right hemisphere of the brain. Now we're in intuition, creation, bringing things into new form. Now we are going to see the public and private sector come together. Ripple, ironically, has all the solutions for the new monetary system. So let's dive right in. We're going to take a journey back. Abs posted this yesterday. The Economist 1988. Now, this is crazy. This is the first thing that I saw when a gentleman introduced me to XRP. This is the first thing I saw. I looked it up on Google, and this phoenix rising from the ashes. If you look on the bottom, you see the cash on the bottom. You see a token that has a 10 on it, phoenix rising from the ashes, and it said around 2018. What is very interesting about this is you see the cash burning on the bottom. Okay, get ready for a world currency. What we do know is that in 2017, Jamie Dimon and Larry Fink were on a tearing people, telling people that Bitcoin is a fraud, it's used for money laundering. At the same time, Wells Fargo was working with R3, Ripple was in their patent, Jamie Dimon and Chase Bank, JP Morgan, was creating Onyx, their own blockchain technology. They were telling you Bitcoin's a fraud, but hey, blockchain technology is here to stay. Okay. So as we transition, now we're heading into this new wave of energy. And this was 2 years ago. And this was posted by Plan XRP. Okay. I want you to listen what Brad Garlinghouse says 2 years ago. Now, this was the regime that we're in that was completely anti-crypto. Check this out.
As I look forward a year from now, like what are the things that are hard for us to imagine being true? And not even specific to Ripple or to XRP's community. I think one of the things that will surprise us a year from now is that banks will be custodying digital assets directly. And I think right now we think about that and think, look, there's no way that's going to happen. They're too conservative. And I think what you're seeing is, two things happening. One is banks are seeing that a lot of money is being made by digital asset exchanges globally, and banks are profit motivated. The second, and as we've talked about up here, certainly Ross has made very clear, is regulatory clarity and regulatory frameworks enable banks and financial institutions to lean into these markets. And I think we will surprise ourselves by this time. And by the way, I'll also predict that it will be banks in the ASEAN markets where there is this regulatory clarity and there is a lot of progressive forward thinking. They'll be the first to actually allow for crypto assets custody in their accounts.
Oh, there we are, 2 years ago. Okay. He said a year. So that would have been going into 2024. Trump comes back running on being the crypto capital of the world. Then the Office of Comp Controllers of the Currency decided to remind the banks on March 7, 2025, OCC clarifies bank authority to engage in certain cryptocurrency activities. Okay. So we know that they came out. Banks can custody your cryptocurrency. Crypto Airy posted this weekend. Ripple has applied for a new trademark. Let's check this out. Downloadable software for custody of cryptocurrency, fiat currency, virtual currency, and digital currency. Downloadable software for transmission and storage of cryptocurrency, fiat currency, virtual currency, and digital currency. Here's the trademark right here. Ripple is revolutionizing banks. They are a company that can help the public and private sector come together. They have the liquidity with XRP, And this couldn't be a truer statement. I truly believe that this is one of those Amazon moments that and this is, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm Ripple pre-IPO and XRP heavy. It's my number one investment. Okay. I truly believe this. What Amazon was to books, Ripple is to cross border payments. I'm going to read that one more time, and I want people to come back to this video. What Amazon was to books is what Ripple is to cross border payments. So as we look at this new wave of energy coming in, it's about getting out of the short-term price appreciation, getting out of the get rich quick mindset, and really understanding at a deep infrastructural level what is actually happening here. I truly believe that Ripple will be one of the most disruptive companies in the financial sector and will be written about in history books. I believe that Bitcoin is going to be a full store of value. It is a commodity. It's being treated like a commodity, and that now countries are going to be racing as fast as they can to build a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Those who own a little bit of Bitcoin and maybe some XRP, I'm just saying this from my opinion, you have to do your own research, are going to be some of the new richest families in the world. I really believe that. So for me, this is how my ecosystem is set up. First, I want to put a big warning out there, okay? I am not DMing you. We do not invest people's crypto. That's not me on a Zoom call with you. That's not me spending time with you going back and forth asking about your crypto. We do not invest people's crypto. We do not have a trading platform, okay? I will never proactively DM you. I'll never ask about your cryptocurrency. Very, very important. Those are all scammers. There's thousands of scam accounts. We can't even keep up with them. Okay. Never, ever, ever send your crypto to somebody you don't know personally. Keep yourself safe. Okay. So here's what I do. Bitcoin I'm holding forever. It's a store of value for me. Okay. I'll borrow against it like I just did. I borrowed against my Bitcoin to buy a company that's cash generating asset. That company within the next 12 months will pay that asset back tax-free loan off, increasing my LTV once again. Okay. I will only borrow from my assets if I'm buying something that's generating cash or generating something that's going to continue to appreciate. Okay. Everything else, alternative coins, all other coins, I'll be exiting 50% on my exit plan. And the only reason I'm exiting is not to go store my money in the US dollar, which has 3% purchasing power, which is an inflationary asset. I'm using it to store in things that compound, grow, or create cash flow. So for me, this is my exact plan. My first step when I exit is to make sure all debts and non-negotiables are taken care of. And I do that through cash generating assets. The first step is to max fund my insurance policies. Okay. Once the buckets are full, then there's overflow of cash. Then we're going to get a little bit more silver, real estate for tax liabilities. Hopefully they didn't mess up my mic. Real estate for tax liabilities. We have our dividend ETF strategy that we're introduced to. I think it was we're going on 5 months now. It's been wonderful. We're getting exposure. We're getting dividends every single month. I'm transmuting that back into XRP and Bitcoin. So for me personally, I like to store my wealth in Bitcoin and XRP. Our company has a Bitcoin and XRP treasury. We're taking a inflationary asset, which is US dollar, which has no backing, and every single year, if you don't beat inflation, if you don't get a pay raise that's over the 2% inflation, you're becoming poor every single year. Why do you think BlackRock? Why do you think MicroStrategies? Why do you think America? Why do you think these countries? Why do you think El Salvador? Why do you think states? Texas, Arizona's been approved. I believe Utah's been approved, are moving towards a Bitcoin strategic reserve, because if you put Bitcoin on your balance sheet that increases by 50% every single year, you're getting a pay raise every year instead of holding something that becomes less valuable every single year, which is the US dollar. The US dollar was designed to be inflationary. It was designed to make you poor and make the rich rich. Now, what's going to happen is Trump is going to put a bunch of money back in our pockets, which is fantastic. But they know the mechanism, because people don't have financial literacy and financial education, is they're going to buy stuff. They're not going to take their money and go invest. They're going to spend and then try to save what's left. And because we are materialistic in America, we are going to be in the same position. So we have to rewire the foundation to end up in a different situation. So I hope that information reaches you well. If you need any support with any of that stuff, we have a financial literacy company. First of all, I have a totally free section on this YouTube channel where I break down all this stuff and my strategies on exactly what I'm doing. I try to answer as many questions as I can through education videos, completely free. You can go through all that on your own. Or if you want extra support, we have an education academy called the 3T Warrior Academy. We've helped 10,300 people stay calm financial literacy, blockchain education, live calls, market calls, community calls, understanding what this is, example portfolios, exit strategies, how to do these things, how to implement them, everything you need to be successful in this type of environment. We've helped 10,300 people, 2,100 active people every single day in that community, and we'd love to help you next. On the other side as well, I have a financial services company, which is completely separate, which I help people understand infinity banking concept. How do you use cash value life insurance to protect, compound, and grow? How do you secure your family? How do you develop tax-free money at retirement age? I can help you with all that stuff. Fill out the needs assessment, completely free consultation. They'll text you, call you, email you. You'll never send them money directly. We get paid by the company, not the client. So you know you're working with my team. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. That's in the description of this video or my social media platform. Click the link. And I love you guys. Warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.